Are you not that far through the game then? Or actually, I would very much like to stop. I didn't sleep last night, so I'm very much looking forward to an after work slash pre-rehearsal nap. Oof. Honestly, naps are goated. Like naps are actually the best thing in life at times. Like they could cure my tiredness. Like it could be literally like a 40-minute nap and I wake up from it feeling so refreshed. I'm just a different person after my nap. I'm just there like, you know what? I could run a marathon, right? I couldn't, but you know, if my body was able to, I could run a marathon. Phil, hello, welcome in. How are you? Ah, dear. Oh, okay. I completely misread your message, Panic. Yeah, I I understand now. Okay. So it was okay. You did want to go to the office. You wanted to stay and Georgia stream. I was gonna say it seemed like you did want to go and stay in Georgia stream. That's how I read it. I was like, huh? Now I've reread it. I understand. I should reread things more often. Sore and sleepy, but power through. Power through. Power through. But no, I hope you're doing well. Um, no. Jesus. Oh, those headphones hit me so hard yesterday. Did I send you the image of the bump? Like, it hurt. It actually hurt. I don't even know if you can see. Let's try it. Right there, that mark. That's my headphones smacking me in the face. Now, if you haven't seen that yesterday, I tried to put them on, and boom. It hurt. It hurt. I was just trying to put them on too quick. Oh my god. Mum's asking for help on like sending someone money. I'm like, what's the reference? So, because for the banking thing, they need a reference to go through. Like, what are you actually spending the money on? It's like shop or there's like an item or something like that. So I was like, okay, what's the reference? She was like, what do you mean? It's like, well, you need a reference to like send the money. And she's like, I don't know. I was like, do you not know what you're spending money on? Okay. Okay. Okay, give me a second. Oh, I'm gonna have to report. Oh, dude. Give me a second. And then we'll get on with straight with the MSQs. Do 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 dun dun. Ah, they're so specific. Much. Okay, and Done. Okay, let me just quickly send confirmation to my mom, and then we should be good to go. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's doing well. Oh, I am excited to continue with the storyline. I mean, if I remember correctly, if I look at my completed quests log, we met the science of what is it? The science of the Seventh Dawn. So that's cool. We've met Ida, Thancred, Papilimo, and I forget her name. Oh, what's their name? It's not Minfilia. It's... You said the name and I can't remember it now. How's the dungeon? Ah, it went well. It went well. It went really well. Can't remember the fourth person's name. There was also another person in the background. But yeah, let's continue the unsolved mystery. People are disappearing, aren't they? From what I remember correctly, and they need help because they think it's got something to do with a primal. And again, I don't know exactly what a primal is yet. I'm sure we'll figure that out. But yeah, let us get right into it then. Minfilia names the Amalja culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm is levied on these lands by Amalja hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the Church of Saint Adama Landama, innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before Mongols catch their scent, but I know not if the Amalja still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You will find them on the East Road. 12 willing, you may even come to learn somewhat of the Amalja. Of what the Amalja seek in this area. Okay. So we need to retrieve ripe corpses. That doesn't sound exactly what I would say. Did I attune to this aetheryte? You know what? I am going to quickly set this as my home point. Just for the fact that I know I'm going to be back here. For the Laminza, I can always just pay to get back. It's one of the main places. Okay, so we need to travel literally just here. I sense a hostile presence. Hello. Okay, I didn't know what Amalja were, but my goodness, they look strong. I mean, they're level 12, so it's fine. But if they get to my level... Also, where am I buying these bodies? Am I just putting them in my pocket? Making them smaller? Seems a little weird. Alright. Let's go down below. And give the bodies back. So that they can have a proper burial this time. It is good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of the fallen? With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Now then, what of the Amalja? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. Ah, so they were Maldra remaining after all. I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed, but I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. This occasional Amalja raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travellers pass through Drybone every day, and even if there were one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? Quest complete. Oh, we need to turn the investigation to the common folk. What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of August, who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. Yeah, he's one of those. I get it, I get it. Only speak to those you know. Best way to be. I don't really like speaking to randoms just walking up to me either. August, I need answers. Bitch. Well, gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threw me back in Ulder. What in the seven heavens do you want with me now? You! Dear friend Belch, missing people, please help. Hiccups, yours, Isambard. Folk around here are as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. I mean, if it stinks, I don't blame them, to be honest. Played them all for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they are more timid than before. What with all the disappearances? You can go talk to him yourself if you don't believe me. Carl, thank you so much for the raid. How's the rest of Rocket League? But no, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Sad hello. Carl, thank you so much for the 34-month resub as well. Niels, hello. Mollipop, hello. Zarb, hello. Welcome. Did you get any more wins after that?
Ritzy Raid PogChamp, 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 Ritzy Raid PogChamp.
Nice. Carl, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's just sign free play, really? Ah, okay, nice, nice. Did you go up any round? Sorry for spam. Never have to apologize, mate. Never have to apologize. It could have been worse. It could, honestly, it could have been worse. Final Fantasy XIV W. Oh, you know it. You know it. Play much yourself, Niels? And thanks, Clint. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, let's continue speaking to the common folk. Please, sir, just leave me be. Well, they were very talkative. just trying to ask questions. I have nothing to say but this. They'll take who or whatever's been feeding off us low folk. Wait, you think someone's been feeding on you? Cannibals? Hello? What do you want from me? I don't know anything. I swear. Please don't kill me. No, MMOs take too much of my... Yeah, I agree. I agree. I should have learned my lesson from ESO, but this game has kind of captured me, and there's fishing. And everyone knows about fishing. Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. B-Way, do you even still play? I swear I haven't seen you on Elder Scrolls in like 5 years. Like, I followed you, B-Way, for Elder Scrolls Online, and you don't even stream it. Like, you baited me into that game. How dare. Welcome back, Saul. Have you learned out of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. Yeah, this game's multiplayer. It's basically Final Fantasy's version of Elder Scrolls. Because obviously an MMO is the same concept. There is PvP as well, but I will never touch that. I much prefer the PvE to games like this. Just like Elder Scrolls. I didn't really like Cyrodiil unless I was with people. Right, a proper burial. Eisenberg or Eisenbard would like you to learn what you can from the clergy. It was so frame ratey all the time, like it was so laggy, and I was a tank, like what am I supposed to do as a tank? Like I couldn't do any damage, so I was just there like, yeah, charge, dead. I got killed once, so I was loving life. If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place than to ask at the church of Saint Adama Landama. It is a small and humble church, found to the northwest of here, and so long as you are headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marquez, or Marquez probably. He tends the graves of the Lich Yard. He will tell you where the body's to be interred. Alright then, up and over, is it? But yeah, I actually don't know where the PvP is on this game. And I probably won't find out unless like someone told me. Right, let's go to church. This will be one of the first times I've been to church willingly. Oh, F in chats, please. F in chats. Right, Marquez is over here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am Marcus. Yes, a body? Of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, sir. If you seek a place of burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path, lay him to rest there. Okay, so you want me to do it myself? Wait. Up here? Well, that's not exactly burying them. That's just laying them on top. At least... Okay, now I'm gonna dig... I can turn bodies into rock. I'm sorry, Beth. Where are my keys? I went to get the thing and then my mum messaged and stuff. Grabbing my tea first. Oh, you better have something nice, and it's not pizza. Sorry, Beth. I'll message next time. Message tomorrow, I promise. From what I recall, you have to speak to the PvP starter dudes as main story quest, but then never have to touch after. Okay, good. Maybe one day, but may they all walk in Thal's realm? What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Orkin can. She has been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me. You'll find Sister Orkin within the church walls. The nose knows. Lurk, sleepy, have fun. Good night, Glenn. Hope you have a good sleep. Orkin's over here. I hear you have done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Word spreads quickly in this game. Oh my god. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Eisenbard when you next see him. You seek knowledge of missing Drybone inhabitants? It is true, I am closer to the people than of any other of the order. I can find in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to the Keeper Thal, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share the information with you. Sigh. I only wish Marquez would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep indeed. He seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. I mean, some people just don't like humans, and I get it. I get it. Well, tragic. I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of his recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marcus, and soon. Ooh, so Thancred also spoke to him recently, so we must be on the right path if Thancred speak to him. We'll see. Hopefully I could just jump down here because I can't be bothered running around. Wait, stairs. Jump. Yeah, there we go. Don't have to run all the way around. Oh wait, there's a passageway up right behind them. Thank you, Sewell. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn out of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Sewell? Thancred! Hello. A pleasure, my dear Eisenberg. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has happened, or what has become of these missing persons. Stephen, hello, welcome in. I too spoke with Ungust, more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Oh, Stephen, hello, welcome in. How have you been? How come you changed your name, if you don't mind me asking? Prostration, prayer, penance. Abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession, the good sister Orkin herself? Orkin? She wouldn't. She couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you would be wise to keep an eye to this rose. Oh, still, the Lich Keeper Marquez. I'd swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. Ooh, dun dun dun. I don't know a while back, but I'll have to change it back. People always get confused. I mean, if you like your name, like, you shouldn't have to change it. Just, it'll take a while for people to go, wait. Like, obviously, I recall you as Steggery. Obviously, if you come in with a new name, I'm not going to know straight away, but I'd still know. Eisenbart is concerned about the questions surrounding the Sister Orcan's integrity. Sister Orcan, it cannot be, though she won't. See, some of this is... It hurts my brain to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own. And it is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children. But no, it could not be. She... Could it? Sigh. I grow aware of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy so well, and see if you cannot glean something from him about Orcan's activities. Okay. Well, every 60 days you can change it back, so let's just hope no one's stolen your username. Because if someone's stolen your username, I don't think you can get it back. Be back? Oh, welcome back, Carl. Welcome back. Right, how do I get to this place? I have to go all the way around. Okay. I can't wait for a chocobo. I'm not gonna lie, just running around this map is just... It can be slow. Just like, have you played Final Fantasy XIV before? I can't tell what's quicker. Is jumping quicker or not? Like, I wish there was a constant sprint in this game. Like, I'd pay extra money for a constant sprint. Right. Let's drain this fate. Right, yeah, the more fates I do just by walking past them, the less I have to do when I actually want to just get the trophy. Because I need to do 3,000 of these. So the more I do just by playing the game, like if I walk past one and I know I can do it, then it'll save me so much time. Well, it won't actually save me much time, but it won't be much of a chore. That's probably the best way to think of it. Because if I did all 3,000 in one go, then that'll be tedious. But if I'm doing, like, let's say I did 1,500 while just playing the game, and then I only have to do half of them, then at least then it'll take less time to complete in like one go. Okay, we're at the Golden Bazaar, and we have to speak to the uncombed urchin. Speak to the children. Please help! Sister Orcan went out all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about Thal and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. Okay, so maybe it isn't her that's the one abducting them? I think Marquez was a shady person. And it's him. I think it's Marquez. Any more? I got a gill for that. You were the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Yes. Well, I was able to find this lost trinket. It is a ring given him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him. I'm just gonna return. I'm lazy. I'm returning. Saves me so much time running. So it wasn't Sister Orkin at all. I think it's Marquez. Sister Orkin was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. God's forfend. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she request any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans and risking her own well-being in the doing, no less. Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have had us believe. I mean, Thancred's just trying to do the job. Right, another quest. I'm not lazy. Kagan, hello, welcome in. How are you? Alright. I'm well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Orkin. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery. But now, onto the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Amalja encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. Right, let's go. Let's go and help Thancred. Yeah, not too bad today. Excited to continue the main story. I think I've already done like 3 quests already. I mean, it helps that it's the same person giving me the quests over and over again. Because they're probably the quickest ones. I'm just going there and back all the time. And they've been good quests. Been good quests. How far do I have to travel for this? Not far at all. But I'm glad you're doing okay. So what type of work do you have to do for the FC? Is that? Yeah. I was going to say. Where's Thancred? I don't see him. That's the red. Hello. Ah, there you are, Sewell. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Orkin. Hasten Bard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. While I was following Sister Orkin near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalja caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you. Dear Sewell, would you be so kind as to take a look inside? Okay, always doing the dirty work for you, so I get it, I get it. You know, I am just, like, what's the word? Oh, what's the word I'm thinking of? I am losable. I am disposable. Disposable. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Like, you can lose me and it's fine. The Sions are good. You lose Thancred, oh, no, no, no. Collecting materials and crafting stuff in a workshop. Ooh. Is that for, like, their raids and stuff? Expendable. That is also the word I was looking for. Words are hard. Thank you. Search for clues. I just ran past them all. How have they not even thought about me? Right? Let's interact. Don't mind me. For housing mostly. Gotcha. I have heard about housing, but I don't know what it entails. Like, is there some good bonuses for having housing in this game? Well, did anything tickle your fancy? Let's hand over the leaflet. This leaflet. See the wealth of knowledge to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? And these bits about Nolthal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the order penned this. Pray take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Orkin makes of it. Okay. Back we go. You can buy a house and decorate it as you see fit. Okay, I think I've been to the housing. There's one in... Give me a second. I will find it. There is some in the Black Shroud and... I have been to the... Okay, that's cool. So, are you forced to join an FC or do you not have to? Oof. Bit of a fall, but I'm fine. I'm fine, I promise, I'm fine. If I was Geralt of Rivia, I would have died there. GC mandatory. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that, I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago, the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people? Okay, that makes sense. The plot thickens so well. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There is no doubt an irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy advisory on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Isambard what we have learned here. I love how Thancred just walks away and disappears. Like, that is so cool. He's just like, yeah, I can't be asked for your shit. I'm just gonna disappear. Who needs doors? I can... Posing as a priest? To think? These troubled notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Sewell. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. Okay, and... let's see. When you get a chocobo, having access to a stable at 1,000 is useful for training it. And training it is good for the gold saucer races, is it? Or is training it so that it runs faster in the open world so that I can get to A to B? Is it like that type of stuff? Like in Elder Scrolls, I can pay 250 gold a day for my mount to carry more for me to go faster. fight training. Okay. Dress to deceive. Eisenbard wants to help you identify and apprehend the false priest. So it levels up. Gotcha, thank you. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon, more innocents will fall victim. Bankroyd, do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Sewell and me serve by posing as impoverished souls in need of secure. Oh, ooh, Grub can read? No, 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 no. I can't read. Why are you even writing there? I dare to hope that this will yield us answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in a battle, but I can supply the garments for disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. These will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Sewell. So, as to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Eisenbard has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. To travel faster, you need specific maps, but you don't have to worry about those yet. Okay, good. Quest accepted. So I need to put on some clothes. So I need to put that on. Anything else? Oh, look at me go. Fancy. So I need to go around begging for work. Okay. Please hire me. I preach the teachings of Asima, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Asima is keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. Alright. But Geek, how are you doing today? Is this one inside? It is indeed. Sigh, and I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now, get out of here so I can finish my story. Oh, please let me spoil it. I'll just spoil it and he's just there like, you son of a bitch, I hate you. And you are? Another refugee by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Be gone, and see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself. Afterwards, can we like show that we weren't actually a refugee and just tell them to go fuck themselves? That'd be nice. They're not very kind to refugees. Greetings, good sir. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows out at the pond north of Sandgate. Okay, they were nicer. Swainhalt, or however you pronounce their name. They were just speaking. The one inside and the flame person, not very nice. What is it? Gods, not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Drybone? Sheesh. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, so well. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. And though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. Right, time to go. We have to go more east. Probably best to go this way. It's not too far. Not too far at all. I think I remember Phil saying that the Chocobo quest is level 20. So we're not too far away because these MSQ quests are level 19. So we mustn't be too far away. Oh. There we go. Soon you will have your running burb. Nice! I'm glad. A fine evening for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? Not really. I'd rather do it when it's not raining like this, but sure. Sure. It makes us look more like refugees that it's raining them. You look absolutely smashing, so well. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Naldval, sorry, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of the atrocious performance, you would have made a god's awful murmur on Gust. What? How did you know? You bastards tricked me. Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, their Malja raids began. They would appear sudden as sandstorm, and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them. Few as they were, everyone lived in fear. I unlocked the glam thing. I'm not sure if I can actually make my own. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew. And so, I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached their Malja in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they make demands. Outrageous ones. Demands of what kind? Pray tell. First of all, they wanted a schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to link me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Malja. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell out? Your own people. Speak! The mumble was good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not see even a fraction of what the Amalja pay me. You sacrificed innocence so that you could line your pockets. Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourselves or the gods. Ah! Not you again! Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No! I know nothing about that. I swear it. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe out that leaves your mouth. But no matter. There'll be time enough to learn the truth. So... August. So well, be the good man. Take a word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? Wait, where, though? I shall praise everything I can out of this film. The abductees are still out there somewhere. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Okay, so we need to go back to the Wakened Sands, which is all the way back in... over here. Let's travel to Horizon. And then we'll have to run the extra bit. Alright, so I'm just gonna quickly go and grab a drink. Actually, let me run to the place first, and then I'll go and grab a drink. Cause this game's a lot of talking, and if I just don't drink, I'm gonna end up with like probably a sore throat or something. Again, I'm not very good with pronunciation at times, so it's always a little bit more difficult on me. Okay, let's keep going. And then I'll just return to Drybone if I need to. Like if it's in that general direction, I can teleport or return to Drybone, and then I can continue doing them quests, which will be good. As soon as we have that running burb, everything will be so much quicker. So much quicker. Oh, I did not mean to click on that. I was just trying to jump. Right, I can close this map now. Very surprised there's not an ether right here that we can travel to. It seems like one of the main places in the game. And it's very surprising that it doesn't have an ether right so that I can travel to. Yeah. Entrance to the solar. What did you do? Were you not healing them? Also, before we do go in, I'm gonna grab my drink, so be right back. Eventually, you will learn why. Okay, good, good. Oh. It just seems a little dark. But yeah, how did you do it? Doing Heaven's Sword. No, wait. Is that Heaven's Sword? Raid content? We were the 2 tanks. I was off tank. I spent a decent chunk of time just dancing. Oh. You're. Did they hate you for it? I mean, it sounds like you completed this, so it seems like they didn't need your help anyway. And you got accommodation, which is great. So I'm guessing for the commendations, because you get one of doing fates, right? You get some for doing fates. Do you have to do a certain amount of stuff during the raid to get one? Supposedly? Or can you just be a part of it? Where can you see that? Columns of player given. Ah, okay. Maybe they really enjoyed your dancing. Right, let's enter Solar. Hopefully this this cutscene is more of a like cutscene and not me speaking. Welcome back, Sewell. I am pleased that you and Frankfurt have been getting along. I see you have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Frankfurt said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but their Malja know the answer. Suffice it to say that they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done.